How's it going, YouTube? This is Liam, aka Monica Lewinsky, and today I'm starting my Road to Glory series. As you can see, I'm going with a two-star quarterback because I like playing quarterback. It's my favorite position, and I feel like in Road to Glory, it gives you the most control over the outcome of the game. Now, you can see me being a little indecisive here, but I end up going with a dual threat because I like the badge spread it has to offer, particularly Extender. Now, I'm not going to take you through the whole character creation phase, but here's the drip and the animations. For my throwing style, I really like this over the top 13. I think it's one of the quickest in the game. The ball carrier style and the running style, I've heard don't really matter, but I don't really like the look of the loaf of bread. It makes me feel like I'm going to drop the ball. For my shotgun stance, I went with the right foot forward clap. I really like the aesthetic of it, and I don't really plan on being under center much, so that one doesn't really matter to me. As we get into our first conversation with the reporter, I don't really know that these values matter too much to your overall recruitment because really I'm going to go to the best school that offers me the best situation and gives me the ability to start quickly. Even if I don't come in as the first string guy right away, I know I'll earn that job before the end of my freshman year. So that's really what I'm looking for when I go to pick my top 10. It's either coaches that I know are good quarterback developers and talented receiver rooms, or just high level programs that have good quarterbacks or high level quarterbacks, because I have a feeling that after this first high school season, because they sim the 2025 college season, that these guys are probably going to be on their way out, going to the pros or transferring or whatever. You know, this game does a lot of crazy stuff. You see a lot of crazy names in the transfer portal. I had a dynasty where I saw Arch Manning in the transfer portal after just a season. So you kind of never know what's going to happen and where you're going to get to play. Now I know I'm moving through this pretty quickly, but here's our top 10. Clemson, USC, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, LSU, Georgia, Bama, Oregon, Miami, and Ole Miss. As I'm going through and picking my moments, I gotta be honest with y'all, I feel a little cheated with the way they set up these high school games. I wish they would let you play the full game like they did on NCAA 14 and further back, but really, they didn't have it last year, so I'm happy to have the high school experience back in the game. And for right now, at least for the first few games, I'm going to try to go with some of the easier moments. You know, I'm only a 2-star, so I really want to try to get that star rating up as quickly as possible so that we can give ourselves the best chance of playing early when we get to college. If you don't recognize the school I'm playing as, it is Team Builder, and it's actually the biggest football high school that was close to where I grew up. I would have loved to play as my high school, but they didn't have it. Huge fan of whoever made the uniforms. They really did the school justice. And it's actually the alma mater of former 7th round pick and Arizona Cardinals linebacker Scooby Wright, who won some pretty big national awards in the 2014 college football season. So pretty cool to get to be able to rep my home county. And I'm going to say in advance, there will definitely be a few times where you see me leave the smart play on the table and try to make something else happen. It's just because I'm trying to get these goals accomplished. Got to boost that star rating if I want to be able to play as soon as I get to college. So don't flame me in the comments. Has been a little bit of a process trying to get down the field on this first drive, but that's really because I'm trying to get the scrambles. That's why I'm taking sacks on back to back to back first downs. But we did manage to hit Woodford, our tight end, on a couple nice in-breaking routes. We pick up our scramble. But yeah, man, Woodford's been awesome. If he doesn't have any D1 offers, he'll definitely have some by the end of this game. Now first down in the red zone, we hit Allen Jr. on the motion crossing route, and that gets us in for our first touchdown. No incompletions on that first drive, so maybe that's something to build on here in the future. Definitely spoke too soon, as on the very next play, we get absolutely drilled while trying to throw that ball to Woodford on the in route, but make up for it on the next play with a nice ball to Trinidad on that post. Then we see the downsides of starting as a two-star quarterback. These next couple plays, we missed Singer wide open on the stick and nod. That definitely would have been a touchdown right over the middle. Now we miss our outside guy on this comeback. So just a couple of tough throws. Let's see what we can do on third down. We snapped the ball and just didn't look like there was a lot for us here. Make a bad decision to throw it to Woodford. Just not great. Got to use our restart, unfortunately. After another incompletion on the dagger, we get some huge help from Weeks, our wide receiver, as he takes it up the field into the 32-yard line, gets us into field goal range, knocks out our first goal for the drive. We make it to inside the 10, and we're able to use drag routes on not one, not two, but three plays as Weeks once again turns it upfield, gets us into the end zone, and we complete our second moment. Now we're getting ready for our third moment. Play action. Sunnyvale brings pressure from both sides. We hit Woodford on a slant. He takes it down the field. A lot of room on the left sideline before he gets tackled at the 6, 7, maybe the 8-yard line. And it leaves us just outside the 5, so we do barely just have enough room to try and knock out that second goal, the option play. Now we're going for broke on the option play. We try to get to the outside, but the defense collapses on me. Got to pitch it out to Singer. He makes it into the end zone. And unfortunately, we got to leave those 250 points on the table because we don't have another retry. Now for our fourth and final moment of the game, they drop us in 3rd and 1, send pressure from both sides, but we find Allen Jr. on the drag route who gets us down to the 26-27 for a nice gain. Now it's 1st down, play action. I see triangle on the wheel, but I got to get outside the pocket to make that throw, and I don't think I can do that. So I take off for a nice scramble to get us into the red zone. First play from inside the red zone, we try to get outside. We almost end up taking a sack from the rival, but we're just barely able to get it away. 2nd down now from the 14. We take the snap, and again we try to get outside of the pocket, but they're really throwing that contain on. Try to make it out to Weeks, but just out of reach for him. Now it's 3rd down, do or die. We see the defensive end collapse in on the left side. Get out, throw the ball. Allen Jr. catches a wobbler in the corner of the end zone to get us both goals complete for this drive. Now as we load out of our first game, we pick up our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd offers. I did advance the week. We picked up a couple more, but that's a really promising start. Until next time, y'all, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace!